Hey guys, the V's back in channel, and like I said earlier of the CLS review right there, since I didn't check in for a long time, we're gonna do one more review, and I'm gonna bring you my first and my only Ferrari, the Testarossa, which is a beast, that thing is. A little bit background information about how I got this car is, I had 18 cars before this one, and one of my friends said, why out of those 18 cars, you don't have a Ferrari? Why don't you have the prancing horse logo? So I'm like, yeah, you've got a really good point. I just gotta have a Ferrari. So I started looking for one. I thought the Testarossa was a really nice deal, although the F12 and the 458 challenge was nice, and picked this thing out. And I think it's really, really gorgeous car. And this is a really popular supercar back in the 1980s. If you didn't have the poster of this Testarossa and the Countach, they would even call you a sports car fan. So you can tell this car was a really big hit, and it still is. I mean, it just appeared in the Asphalt 8 and Overdrive series, so yeah. So let's get started with this car. This car's brand is not Maisto or Welly or stuff like that. It's Hotwheels Elite, which is, I guess, supposed to be some kind of better quality brand. I think maybe they are better than Maisto, and I will show you how they are. So here's the front, the Testarossa's front. I just love the front. I mean, these old the 80s and 90s headlights, like the Diablo series. The light is a pop-up light on this Testarossa, like the old cars. But unfortunately, Hot Wheels Elite did not express the pop-up light, which is very, very disappointing because I expected the pop-up lights to pop up because the F355 Berlinetta had it, and this one doesn't. I mean, it would have looked really, really cool having that pop-up light in this car, right? So that's a negative, but I'm pretty sure Hot Wheels can satisfy us more. Here we have the Ferrari logo, the prancing horse logo, which is what everyone go crazy for. If we can get closer. Oh, we can't. It is kind of small logo, and it's printed on sticker, no plate, but that's alright. I mean, Hot Wheels did the right thing up by taking the Ferrari license. Now, when everyone wants a Ferrari, they have to get Hot Wheels. I mean, there are BBR or Kyosho, but BBR is too expensive, and Kyosho's variety is not as there's not much as Hot Wheels Elite, so everyone just buys Hot Wheels. So I guess, yeah, they were pretty smart taking the Ferrari license. Here's the fog lights. It has a peg in them, but you can see it's very, very nice. I can't get it closer probably because it gets blurry, but there's just some kind of square patterns inside there. Yeah, look at that, right there, which is very, very nice. The grills, right, the front grills are made in through, so you can see what's nice, what's inside. I always talk about the grills in big cars, and sometimes you might wonder, what in the world the grills would look like if it's made in through? Well, this is what it looks like. You can see some kind of silverish glow inside it. Not glow, but you can get what I'm saying. The windows, that are made out of some kind of special plastic. I believe it's called PET plastic. It's more soft, and you know those tiny dents you get on the windows? These kind of plastics are more stronger to them, so you don't get a lot of those little dents, which is quite nice. I guess that's why Hot Wheels Elite is different from Maisto, yeah. And then, here we have the windshield wipers. Unlike Maisto's, who just paste those two together and paste them on here, Hot Wheels Elite pasted them on separately, so they're very, very thin, so you need to be very, very careful when you're touching them or anything, so be sure to mind that. And let's take her over to the side. Let's pop the trunk first. As you know, the Ferrari Testarossa, unlike its successors, the 550, the 570, the 599, and F12, has a trunk in the front, which is not the body layout the F12 has. You can consider this as the F12's great granddaddy or something. In the trunk, here we have the spare tire and these little gadgets. And this is an old diecast car, I can understand that, so it's a bit damaged. I'm pretty sure something's supposed to go in there, but I can see the glue marks, but I don't know what the hell. And here we have this little hole where the metal binders used to clip this car onto the spot. The box, let's see it. Now, I never expected this because all my previous cars, the Maistos, Outdoor Signatures, never had that. But now I'm like, oh, that's what cars are like. But unfortunately, this was my first diecast car to have that thing inside. So I'm like, how do I unbind this thing? So it took me a while. Here we have the rims. In my opinion, they look quite small, especially the back rim. You can see there's a lot of tire thread to it. But I'm pretty sure Hotwheels Elite did them right and I'm just wrong. The rims are just star-shaped. Let's hold the car straight. And it's pretty simple, to be honest. There's not much to express in it. So I guess I can't really criticize about the rims, but I guess I can criticize about the disc brakes, which are very, very simple inside. As you can see, there's no colors or anything. They're just plain old silver. They don't even say Ferrari on it, which is quite sad because Maisto even shows better quality than that. Why is it blurry? Yeah. The rims were quite a disappointment to me, but then these little air intakes here, the paint job on this thing is very, very clean. There's no bits of paint on it, which is very, very nice because Maisto cars always have those things when they install these little grills. So I guess, yeah, Hotwheels Elite does do a good job of painting cars, at least. Let's open the doors. It's a little bit dark here, so you can't see well, but it's kind of a yellowish interior, which goes along very well in my opinion with the color red. You have the Ferrari logo on the steering wheel. If you can get a little bit closer, yeah, which is very, very nice. Yellow Ferrari logo right in the middle of the steering wheel. That's what you exactly want. And another thing that amazed me greatly is that the car had carpet inside. Or let's call it the feet. You can't see it well because of this. But if you take it to the passenger side, you can definitely see that they did try to express carpet here. It's really, really cozy. It's nice. I guess the interior is also very, very nice. It's quite simple, to be honest. No fancy screens or buttons. But then again, this is a very old car, so I guess we can't really criticize on that side. As you know, the Testarossa only has one side mirror, so if you bought the car and you're wondering why the heck your car only has one side mirror, please note that the real car only has one side mirror on the driver's side. Right? And then let's take her to the back, which is my favorite part. I think this part is a little bit more thin compared to the height of the car, or even here, which is quite nice. And then there's a really, really funny thing about this car that I'm not sure some people noticed. The Ferrari logo, I don't know if I can get it right, it's so dark here, is printed upside down. Well, not printed, the grill is. You can see here. The prancing horse, it's upside down. So it pasted this entire thing upside down. And I'm not sure if only mine is like this, or the entire Hot Wheels Testarossa thing is like this, so please leave in the comments why on earth my Testarossa's prancing horse grill is like that. I mean, it's weird, right? As I said earlier, the license plate was damaged since the car was pretty old, so I took it off for a little bit of customizing, but I haven't done it yet. The mufflers are not made out of chrome, painted on, but very, very nice looking. The Testarossa and the Ferrari logo here. You can see it. It's made out of plate. It's very, very nice. Love plates. And here is damaged also, but we have this side, so we're just going to check it out like that. It's kind of very scratchy. I'm afraid it'll ruin my gloves. You can see the engine through those grills. And let's pop the hood, which I'm very, very excited to do. You can see that it's very, very well detailed. Look at that. Yeah. It's very, very well detailed. You got that little material. Have the Ferrari signature here. There's little binders clipping onto the engine. It's very, very nice detail. It really is different from the Maisto cars. It's very, very nice. Let's take her to the bottom. It's very, very simple compared to the Maisto cars. You can still see the engine there. But yeah, other than that, it's very, very simple. I guess this is normal because Maisto is quite abnormal, considering they put a lot of effort into the bottom parts, which no one really looks. yeah. So this was the Hot Wheels Elite Ferrari Testarossa review. It's a nice car. It's better than Maisto certainly, but I bought this car for $130, and I don't think it's really worth that price. You might say that I'm ripped off, but in Korea, $130 is the actual price of this car. So, if you are planning to get this thing, I do suggest it because it's very, very nice, but try to pick one up that's in a mint condition. I'll make one more review for today, so I'll see you there. Please watch that video.